Welcome to the Saints Crown Show. This is a show for men who want to grow. In a world where confusion is the culture and passivity is the practice, we exist to take men from gaining massive clarity to taking massive action. Because we believe that if we can help bring order to your life, you can bring order to your world.
Welcome back to the Saints Crown Show. I'm your host, Zachary Reed, joined with my co-founder, Preston Woody.
Yes.
And today, we are diving into the first five. What is the first five?
We're going to dive in real quick,
Yes.
and we're going to just tease this out. So I'm so excited about the concept of the first five. It's a concept or a framework that I gleaned from one of my mentors about 10 years ago now, John Maxwell. And it's asking the question, what are five things that you can do every single day that is going to set you up for ultimate success in the future? So this is like, why do we call it first five? It's because this is how you begin your day.
Yeah.
These are five things, and now I've tweaked it and I've articulated it and studied it and we practice it.
Yes.
You and I both practice this every single day.
Yes.
Now this isn't just a philosophy, it's a practice.
A way of
This
life.
is what we do.
Yeah.
And again, like in what we're doing, we decided at the beginning of like working together in our partnership is we aren't going to sell anything we don't take.
Yeah.
We aren't going to teach anything that we don't do.
Yeah.
So it's not like we practice what we preach. We're just preaching what we practice.
Yeah.
Because it works.
Yeah.
So this is completely this has completely like set my days and our days up for momentum. So you'll find after you come at the end of this first five, you just have this clarity and momentum. So we're ready to dive in.
Yeah.
So
the first one.
Okay, first thing that we do every single morning when we wake up is hydrate.
Yeah.
Hydrate. Number one is hydrate. Hydrate is what we'll do is we'll drink 16 to 24 ounces of cold water or a greens juice of some sort, which is to immediately awaken your body. You notice whenever you wake up, you might feel a sense of lethargy.
Yep.
Well, that decreases significantly when you hydrate.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, your alertness kicks on, and your body begins to wake up. So number one is hydrate.
Yes.
Number two is integrate. Integrate. So this is the point where I begin to put something. First thing I'm putting in my soul. So again, before I'm ever looking at my phone, I'm hydrating. Because these are the foundational rocks and things that I'm putting in my soul. Like, because our day is structured on what we put in first. Mm-hmm. And if the first thing is what we're putting in is TikTok or Instagram, it's being built on a messy, mucky foundation. Yep. It's sure to slip and cause brain fog. So we're going to hydrate, and then we're going to integrate with something of high quality. So what I'm putting in my soul, my spirit, my psyche is Proverbs, is the scriptures. And so I'm integrating in wisdom. I'm building my day not on facts or information, but on deep wisdom. So that's about 15 minutes, and I typically do it through my AirPods. So number one is hydrate. Number two is integrate. Number three is activate. So simultaneously, we're moving our body, moving our body every single day. So what I like to do is rebound. Are you rebounding presently?
Yep, I have a rebounder, or I'll go for a quick run,
Yes.
or even just sometimes a walk, depending on what's going on.
Probably like, what the heck's a rebounder?
Yeah.
Okay. We rebound, okay? Around here at Saints Crown, we rebound. What is rebound? Rebound is like a mini trampoline. You're like, that thing for old people? Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
awesome.
We love rebounding.
It's awesome.
There's something incredible that happens when you hop on a rebounder and you're like 30 rebounds in and you just feel light. You feel like, because every muscle in your body is
being
tensing and being activated.
Yeah.
You're getting a lymphatic system flush, and you jump 30 times and you feel great.
And a lot of times I will actually do my integration with activation.
Yes.
So I'll have my AirPods in, listening to the Bible app on audio as I'm working out.
Yes.
So that I can either do a longer workout.
Yes.
Or sometimes my Bible reading is a little bit longer that day. So yeah.
In fact, I do that as well because I tend to have higher retention.
Yes.
When my body's activating and I'm not like, for example, I'm not going to jump straight into reading as soon as I wake up until I've hydrated and simultaneously activated.
Yeah.
So I think that one can be interchanged a little bit. So number one is hydrate. Number two is activate, and number three, integrate. Number four, what's number four?
Meditate.
Meditate. So this is where we take everything. We're awake, we're hydrated, we've integrated, and this is where we meditate on what we've just imparted into into our spirit, into our psyche.
This is not new age time where you're like doing weird chants and stuff. This is
nothing of the sort.
Focusing on the Lord.
Yes.
Encountering the Lord.
Yes.
And receiving as a son from the Heavenly Father.
This is certainly a practice of stillness.
Yeah.
This is how we're practicing being still and putting ourselves into a place of calm, reflection, receptivity. Something we talk about, what we do is taking 60 to 90 minutes of silence in our wilderness experiences. This is us doing it incrementally for about 15 minutes
every day. Yeah.
Every day. So 15 minutes of stillness, silence, and receptivity. And it's incredible what we come out of those times with.
Yes. And then lastly, the last one is calculate.
Calculate.
Talk to us about
this. This is where we're both journalers. And I used to just do a phone for my events and all of that sort of thing. But I actually do dual. I have a journal and I write out everything that I'm doing.
Yes.
And all of the outcomes that I want to see with every single event, every single day. And so what's incredible is I gain crystal clarity on what I want what the outcome needs to be, because now that I've integrated in wisdom, I'm meditating on the word, and I'm listening and I'm communing with my Creator. It's not just my will be done for the day, but it's thy will be done for the day. So I'm not dictating what my will is. It's like in alignment with my Creator, with my Father. So we get to plan the day together.
There's so many times too where I'm in that time with the Lord and I'm walking through the agenda that I've built out, and sometimes the Lord will realign priorities or have me shift things to a different day, or He'll speak into directly what He wants to accomplish in that time, which is really cool.
I couldn't agree more, because that's been in my experience every day. So what happens if we don't complete our first 5 or something gets in the way?
Yeah, you just pick another time to continue and finish it out.
So at least you got 2.
Yeah.
At least you got 3, because it's more than you would have otherwise.
Yeah, it's not about like this religious, I have to check all the boxes kind of thing. It's more so like, no, these are the 5 things I'm aiming to accomplish the first thing in the day. And if one morning I have an earlier meeting and I have to kind of move some things around, it's okay, because I'm still setting myself up for success than not doing anything.
That's right. How long does it typically take you?
About an hour.
Yeah. If the idea is first 5 things in the first 55 minutes of your day is man, if you can carve that out, you're going to have an explosively clear and focused day.
Yeah.
And I find myself coming out of those times, really where my mind typically is at is either on like, okay, what's possible? I get a lot of vision, but also like it cultivates a lot of love for my wife, actually. A lot of love and appreciation. So I find myself reflecting on her and sending her texts with heart emojis out of that time. So
yes, so good. Okay, so let's recap. What are the 5 things that you do first 5 every day, and what can someone do starting literally tomorrow morning to get started?
Number 1, hydrate, activate, integrate, meditate, and calculate. Here's what I'll say: do tomorrow is do as many as you can. Tomorrow. Right now, what can you do? You can carve out and block out an hour every single day. You can do that now. So you're not going to do it unless you've allotted the time for it. Right? You're not going to spend time dating your spouse unless you plan to date night, right? How can you date without creating the space? You have to create the space first. Create the space, jump in there and do it. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be a little messy. You're going to figure it out along the way, and you're going to customize it to yourself.
Modify it.
But I tell you, do it for 21 days. Do it for 40 days. You're never going to stop.
That's awesome. So let's do it. Starting tomorrow morning.
First 5, everyone.
Let's go.
Thank you for investing in yourself with us. And if you feel like, hey, I found my tribe, right now, go ahead and subscribe to the show. Also, you can go ahead and take your masculine role assessment, or you can just find us on social media at Instagram at saints.crown. I hope to see you soon.